What's up residents, Alistair here, and we have some amazing news for you. You can actually play as Godzilla and Kong in Call of Duty Warzone's recent update, Operation Monarch. This is big news because we've not had a Godzilla game in, like 8 years? This marks the first time in almost a decade that we'll be able to actually play as the king of the monsters. But how do we do it? Well, join us as we explain how to play as Godzilla and Kong in Call of Duty Warzone. But first, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, we're famous enough to have a Raid sponsorship, and we couldn't be happier because we love this monstrous game. So what's new? Did you know it's Raid's 3rd anniversary? Yes, it's been 3 years since Raid burst onto the scene and completely took over mobile gaming as well as YouTube ad space. And since then, Raid's only gotten bigger and better. Last week, we discussed the scariest Godzilla monster you never got to see. So, let's go over the top 3 scariest bosses you'll find in the dungeons of Raid Shadow Legends. At number 3, Minotaur, the classic myth. This beast is quite a tough one to take down and has the ability to raise his damage output by 400%. Be careful around this beast. Number 2, the Spider. What else is there to say? I mean, just look at it, it's hideous. This creature can spit venom and summon up to 10 minion spiders. Burn it! At number 1, we have Irigoth the Eternal Dragon, a brand new boss to the game. Dragons are kind of our thing, and Irigoth is super deadly and terrifying. So of course, he claims the throne. Get friends to join your clan and team up to take down bosses for tons of XP and loot. There's never been a better time to get started, and if you use my link or scan the QR code right here, new players will get a free starter pack worth almost $40 to kickstart your game. We're talking free champions, Misericord, Tiger Soul and Romero, 10 Magic XP Brew, 10 Force XP Brew, and 10 Spirit XP Brew. After all that, you'll be richer than this guy from Jurassic World.
25 million!
Since it's Raid's birthday, the gifts just keep on coming. All new and existing players can get a bunch of free birthday gifts worth over $25. Apart from you, John, you're not invited. Once you're in-game, just enter promo code 3YearsRaid to get your hands on everything. It's as simple as that. Thank you residents for listening. We hope you download the game, because not only will you have a blast playing, you're also supporting us at Dangerville. Now let's get back to the video. So I know many of you residents have never played Warzone before. I'm a pretty big Call of Duty fan, I've bought most of the games throughout the years, but I've only dabbled with Warzone, but nothing could take me away from my one true love, Halo. But things have changed a bit since they added Godzilla and Kong into the game. Something completely unexpected from the Call of Duty series. So of course, I'll be jumping in to fight alongside my favorite giant monsters. It's been confirmed that Godzilla and Kong will fight each other on the island and destroy buildings, as well as any players that dare venture too close to the Titans. But it's also been announced that you'll be able to play as the Titans in the game. How, you may ask? Well, for those new to the game, Warzone is a battle royale game where you'll have to fight other teams in order to be the last players standing. There are 60 players, and it's advised you team up in a squad of 4 in order to be the most efficient at survival. There are some tasks that'll need to be completed in order for you to play as the Titans, so teamwork is essential. Godzilla and Kong will roam the battlefield, destroying landmarks across the map. For Godzilla, his deadly atomic breath appears as several red circles on the minimap. After it lights up, Godzilla breathes his beam and destroys anything in the vicinity of the blast. Just like a precision airstrike, it's best to avoid his line of fire, although he does not purposely target operators. Those who accidentally end up in his destructive path will have mere seconds before getting blasted. As for Kong, he will leap and jump around the island, causing immense damage wherever he lands. His patterns could be considered predictable, but figuring out where he could land requires further on-the-ground research from operators. Kong does not mean to completely crush vehicles and operators underneath his feet. With that said, merely brushing against Kong can put you in a down state, meaning you need to be revived by fellow teammates, so keeping a safe distance from him is a major key to survival. On the map will be intel that appears via supply boxes that adds to your killstreak meter. Dealing damage to Godzilla and Kong will award additional Monarch intel, and while the Titans usually don't get too aggressive, they will be dangerous during a Titan Frenzy. Now, what is a Titan Frenzy, you might ask? Well, the frenzy is directly linked to the player's ability to control the monsters. When the Titans are in a frenzy, they become enraged and relentlessly attack everything in the area. You'll receive a notification stating that either Godzilla or Kong are in a frenzy, and you have two options: either run away and take your chances, or fight back and open fire against the monsters in an attempt to suppress them. The squad who deals the most damage to either Godzilla or Kong during the Titan Frenzy will automatically receive Monarch's special Scream device. Runners-up will still earn Monarch intel to count towards their special intel meter, whose final reward is a Scream device. The Titan Sonic Communication Radar and Echolocation Array module, also known as the Scream device, is what helps the player control the monsters. Once unlocked, it will be classified as a kill streak, and attacks can be unleashed whenever you want. You have the ability to control either Godzilla or Kong, unleashing the destructive power of the Titans against enemy players. With Godzilla, you can use his iconic atomic breath, pointing it against rival teams to deal a devastating blow to the enemy. And with Kong, you'll be able to ground pound against the puny humans that walk below the Titan, as well as throw boulders. Being able to actually destroy enemy players is going to be so fun and unlike anything monster fans have had before. Being able to see Godzilla from a human perspective is so terrifying. The only time we've really seen that was in the 2014 web browser game and City Shrouded in Shadow, if anyone remembers that. But being able to actually control the Titans, now that's game changing. So let's summarize what you need to do in order to actually play as either Titans. 1. Try not to get killed. Number 2. Charge your special meter by collecting intel through supply boxes and killing enemy players. Number 3. When monsters enter a frenzy, attack them, and the team that dealt the most damage gains the Scream device. Number 4. Use the Scream device to control the Titans and slay your enemies. By the time this video releases, the update will have been live for a day, so have any of you residents figured out how to play as the Titans, and have you managed to kill enemy players using the atomic breath? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you residents want more Operation Monarch videos, then leave a like, because it helps us know what you want to see more of. Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of Dangerville today. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.